You see, a memorable brand identity, okay, isn't created by just colors and logos. Okay, it's created by meaning. Okay, it's your visuals, your brand visuals, your brand voice, and your brand colors. Okay, that makes people to the combination of your brand visuals, your brand voice, and your brand values. Okay, that makes people to instantly recognize your content. Okay, even before they hear your name. It's the combination of these three. Okay, now the first thing to do in order to create a memorable brand identity is you have to start from your messaging. Okay, now your messaging has to be clear. You need to clearly state what you stand for. Your messaging is like the belief of your brand. Okay, what your brand stands for. Okay, the what I call it, your brand purpose. Okay, the purpose of your brand. Okay, what your brand is being known for. Okay, that is your messaging. Okay, are you known to inspire creativity? Are you known to inspire innovation? Are you known to motivate? Okay, now these are just examples of what your message may be centered on. Do you understand what your belief may be centered on? Okay, it's just like Apple now. Their message is to think differently. They inspire creativity. Okay, so your brand message is also part of your brand personality too. Okay, it's part of your brand personality. What people know you for. When people see you, what do they know you for? Do you understand me? Nike inspire boldness. They inspire confidence. They always say push beyond your limits. That's their message. Okay, so whenever people see, your message is what you stand for, what people know you for. That is your brand. That is your brand message. Your brand message. Okay, so you need to first of all work on your messaging. Okay, you need to first of all work on, because your messaging is very important, because your messaging is what gives your brand voice and your brand visuals direction. Without your messaging, your brand voice and your brand visuals will not have direction. Okay, it will not have any foundation to stand on, because whatever your message is projecting, that is what your brand visuals and your brand voice should also project too. Okay, if your messaging is to be bold, your brand visuals should also portray that boldness. Okay, maybe black is for bold. I think your brand visuals should portray that boldness. Okay, if your messaging is to be calm, okay, is calmness, your brand visuals should portray that calmness. So whatever your brand message portray is what your brand visuals and your brand voice will follow through. Do you understand me? If your messaging is to be bold, is inspire boldness or inspire creativity, your brand voice should also inspire that too. You should also have that personality too. Okay. Now, next thing you need to work on is your brand visuals or your brand colors. Okay. Now, you need to use a brand color that mirrors the emotion you want your audience to feel. Okay. Your brand color should mirror the emotion you want your audience. If you want them to feel inspired, your brand color should mirror that. If you want them to feel energized, your brand color should mirror that. If you want them to feel safe or to feel calm, your brand color should mirror that. Okay, so your brand visuals should mirror the feeling you want your audience to inspire. It should also mirror the messaging too. That is why I say the messaging first. So your brand visuals should mirror your messaging. It should also mirror the emotion you want them to feel. Okay. Now the next thing is your brand voice. Now I said in my previous video, I said that your brand voice is the way you sound when you communicate. It's like your communication style, your tone, the rhythm, the energy that comes with your words. These are your brand voice. Okay, now your brand voice is unique. Okay, now your brand voice is unique from every other brand. Every other brand will be talking about a particular message, but the way you speak that message is what differentiates you. A particular brand will be talking about the same message in a corporate way. Okay, we'll be saying something like experience our innovative strategies in developing your business. It may now say we understand the pain that you experience in your business. That is why we are here to help you to use our customized solution to develop your business. You are being sympathetic. Okay, you are being reassuring. Do you understand me? That is now the way you speak it. Okay, is what people connects more to, not just about the words. Do you understand me? So your brand voice is very, very important. Okay, in order to make your brand identity stronger or more memorable. Okay, so your brand, which is the way you speak, the way you communicate, what the personality you are being known for when you talk. Okay, your brand voice, it needs to be so strong that people can easily identify you even without your logo. Do you understand me? It needs to be strong in the essence that your brand, your words now replaces your logo, so that whenever people see your content or interact with your content, they know that yes, this is brand A. Do you understand me? People will be able to recognize you whenever they see your content, whenever they interact with you, interact with your brand, even without your name or without your logo, they'll be able to identify you and say, yes, this is exactly you. Do you understand? Okay, so in order to make this thing, in order to make all these factors I mentioned, both your messaging and your brand identity and your brand voice, in order to make them very strong, you need to repeat them consistently. Do you understand me? Because the more you repeat them, the more it gets, memorable to people. Do you understand me? The more you repeat them, the more it sticks to people. Do you understand? The more consistent those factors are, those your messaging, your brand values, your brand visuals and your logos, the more consistent they are, the more it sticks in people's mind. Do you understand? They'll not be able to associate you with a particular thing. Okay, and they'll be able to remember you even when your logo is not available, even when you have been absent. They'll be able to remember you even when your name is not present in the particular content. They'll be able to remember you. Okay, so that is how you build a memorable brand identity. Consistency is very important. Repeatability is important. Okay, your messaging is the core. Do you understand? Is the foundation of all them all. If your messaging is not strong enough, okay, your brand identity will be scattered.
At Gobuildly, we are passionate about helping businesses like yours grow with powerful digital solutions. Our services include web design and development, mobile app development, AI automation development, software development, sponsored ads, and social media management. You can book a call with us at www.gobuildly.co.uk. See you there.